just have to shift our focus right now and get across to those protest pictures that are coming in from Maharashtra. And this is with regard as far as that procession that was earlier being led, where posters of Aurangzeb, the Mughal ruler, as when it was being used in a bid to glorify him, that was something that when it comes to even 4 people, that also included one of the AIMIM leaders who were also booked in that case. Now we are looking at this row that has taken a violent turn. This is pictures coming in from Kolhapur, where lathi charge is taking place, and you can see the police having a hard time in getting the situation under control. However, there were assurances that came in from the Sarkar, from the Chief Minister and also from the Deputy CM as well, saying that strict action will be taken against those who take law in their own hands. Let me go across to Shivani right now. Shivani, these pictures coming in from Kolhapur, can you please explain exactly what is the situation unfolding there?
Well, firstly, a person had posted a post on social media on Instagram where he was glorifying Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan at the same time. They were celebrating their rulership, and apart from that, there was another certain group of people from another community, those who opposed it, and there was a verbal fight that took place, which led to a riot-like situation among 2 groups of people, and that's when the police had to enter and stop them. But now a certain protest has taken place where thousands of people have gathered together and have demanded action against the person who has shared this particular post glorifying Tipu Sultan and Aurangzeb, and have demanded action against him. And that is why police had to control the groups. Police had to stop this particular protest, and lathi charge was also done in Kolhapur. Whereas now, to maintain the peace, the police have clearly vacated all the places where the protests were taking place.
Right, but Shivani, the opposition there, as far as the MVA leaders, have been now targeting the Shinde Sarkar, saying that the Sarkar has failed to act and have been only claiming that they will act against the perpetrators. But look at the pictures that have been coming in, police lathi charging on those protesters.
Well, yes, of course, earlier also police spoke to them to stay away, and that police will be taking an action about this particular social media post. Because earlier also we have seen in Maharashtra that how a social media post had infuriated riots and ruckus between 2 groups of people. This time also police went there to control the situation, but of course the protesters were not stopping. They clearly said that they will stop their protest only when an action or arrest has been made with regards to the social media post later, or action should be taken against all of those people. Those are glorifying Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan. But the people over there did not stop, and hence police had to lathi charge and stop these people. Those are protesting against social media protest post later.
Right, but Shivani, if we talk about the police action also in this regard, as far as that procession that was also being taken out, we are told that 4 people at least who were booked, and that also included one of the local AIMIM leaders as well.
Well, yes, interestingly, an FIR has been registered against several unknown people in this matter. But there are 4 people in which particularly this FIR has been registered. In fact, 3 other people included in the FIR are absconding, in which search operation are going on by the police of Maharashtra. At the same time, MIM worker is also included in this particular matter, whereas now MIM leaders have not come out and have clarified their stand on their worker participating and in glorifying the Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan in Maharashtra. But indeed, the political worker was quite actively not only working for this particular video that we are seeing, but he is also part of several such celebrations where glorification takes place of Tipu Sultan.
Right, but Shivani, how does it talk about the law and order situation there? Right from Ahmednagar, we are looking at the violence that has now spread across now to Kolhapur.
Well, yes, of course, we have seen earlier also that how Ahmednagar and, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar earlier also have seen this kind of situation where a social media post or an Instagram story has been shared, and after that a certain group of people from a different community come and attack people. Stone pelting takes place, ruckus takes place, and that is why the same situation has now turned up in Kolhapur, which ultimately is one of the most peaceful districts in Maharashtra. So indeed, the kind of action that was taking place in some Sambhajinagar or in Ahmednagar is a similar kind of action that is still required by the police, and henceforth Lati charge took place where people were just not ready to listen to the cops, and henceforth to unfold any more unnecessary drama on the roads or create more ruckus. Police have taken this particular step in their hands, but as of now the FIR has been registered. It is expected that police will be detaining more and more people to inquire as to who really created the post and where the celebration took place.
All right, so the pictures on your screens that are now coming in from Kolhapur, where first that procession that happened in Ahmednagar had sparked a lot of controversy with the people there of the community carrying posters of Aurangzeb, the Mughal ruler, and in a bid to glorify him. Now, that was taken very seriously by the Shinde Sarkar, with the Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis also saying that such kind of acts will not be tolerated. However, we are looking at this fire that is now spread to other areas across Maharashtra, as the pictures that are coming into your right on your screens is from Kolhapur, where the police seemingly has to resort to lathi charge as protesters there took to the streets. And of course, we are looking at those pictures that have been coming in, complete breakdown of law and order situation that can be seen, as it is now amounting to a big challenge also for the police to get the situation under control. But what exactly led to was the trigger here, Shivani? Because was it the procession that happened in Ahmednagar, or was it the police action against those 4 individuals?
Well, firstly, we have seen a social media post in which people are celebrating Aurangzeb and Tipu Sultan. Their posters were kept in their hands. They were dancing and chanting different slogans on the same thing. It was posted. Later, another group of people from different community had clearly opposed and demanded action against them. But since the cops did not register a case initially, then these people came on the streets and started protesting, with their demand to arrest the person, glorifying and supporting Tipu Sultan and Aurangzeb. And henceforth, to control this protest, now police have come on roads.
All right, Shivani, please do stay on with us. Let me go across to Mr. Kirit Sumaya. Sir, the pictures of violence and lathi charge coming in from Kolhapur, sir, how do you assess the situation? All right, we'll just get that line reconnected and try to get as many possible voices on this protest that is now taking place. Because, Shivani, according to those pictures that have been coming in, certain groups had also called for a bandh in regards to what exactly had happened in Ahmednagar. But the opposition continues to raise their voice against the law and order situation. Let's also listen into the NCP Supremo.
का पोस्टर बताया गया है, तो क्या इसे बर्दाश्त किया जा सकता है?
नहीं, समझो किसी का पोस्टर कुछ दिखाया या बताया, इसलिए दो हजार में हमला करना, एजिटेशन करना, इसकी कोई आवश्यकता है? ये क्या इशू है?
इस तरह देश भर जिस तरह औरंगजेब का पोस्टर बताया गया है, तो क्या इसे बर्दाश्त किया जा सकता है?
नहीं, समझो किसी का पोस्टर कुछ दिखाया या बताया, इसलिए दो हजार में हमला करना, एजिटेशन करना, इसकी कोई आवश्यकता है?
CP Supremo Sharad Pawar saying that this issue is being blown out of proportion there. Let me go across to Mr. Kirit Sumaya. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Sir, what do you make of the situation that is unfolding in Kolhapur, sir?
Just now I am visiting Ahmednagar. So here that incident took place. So it is particularly during the 32 months rules of Sharad Pawar led Uddhav Thackeray's government resulted into all such things. So we are not opposing any demonstration or anything, but to make Aurangzeb a hero, certainly the Hindu community or the people, the Rashtravat, the nationalists, they can't accept this. And I feel that all the political parties should accept that we can't allow Aurangzeb to become hero of the country. And this is the reaction which we are receiving in Kolhapur. And this type of reaction may come anywhere and everywhere. The whole nationalist community, Hindu community can't accept such things.
But Mr. Sumaya, you just heard Sharad Pawar. If you want, we can replay exactly what he had to say, because he's now been saying that this is a non-issue.
That is correct, no. But why they are not condemning it? Whether they accept to make Aurangzeb an hero. And just now I'm in Ahmednagar, where 7 love jihad affected families met me. 7, just now. So if it is a non-issue, why is such thing happening? Why they are not condemning those people who are making Aurangzeb hero?
Right, sir. All right. So, sir, what is your visit as far as to Ahmednagar is all about as far as this procession that was taken place there in the first place? We are looking at now a special when it comes to other incriminating social media posts that are also being doing the rounds there, Shivani. As we were speaking to the BJP leader, Kirit Sumaya, as he is now coming out to say, why is the opposition not coming out to openly condemn the Aurangzeb, the Mughal ruler and his glorification that is being done?
The way the Supremo of NCP party has come out and has said that this issue certainly does not even require any attention and is not at all important to give such attention to people. Those are clarifying any poster. This is not even an issue, is what Sharad Pawar has said, which has clearly been condemned by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Here also, a few days back, we have to clearly remember that Home Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, has initiated one inquiry with regards to why such communal, interactions are happening or any such events are happening where people from two different communities are coming against each other, and that is when Maharashtra police itself was on alert to avoid any such situation and stay alert on any such ruckus that takes place in Maharashtra, because we have to keep in mind from past 3 to 4 months especially, we are seeing that multiple numbers of such ruckus between two communities are taking place with any given reason. And
right.
This time also,
I believe Maheshi is with us from the NCP. Sir, can you tell us about the ongoing situation that's happening and unfolding in Kolhapur, sir? Because we just heard the reaction that came in from Sharad Pawar. He's saying it is unnecessary, it is a non-issue.
See, I do not know what reaction you are talking about, but let me tell you that last couple of months there has been some rise in this kind of a religious hatred happening in the state of Maharashtra. And we definitely feel that it's an intelligence failure on behalf of the police department and the home department. Whenever any religious procession is going on, the police should have taken adequate precaution, and the intelligence wing should note down the people who are participating, and also they have a list of people who are going to oppose it. So they should take remedial measures before any kind of a procession starts.
But sir, how did it escalate to such violent protests, sir? Police had to resort to lathi charge, and that is now happening in Kolhapur.
See, police has to resort to lathi charge, I understand, but this would not have happened if they would have acted in advance and taken adequate security measurements before. So why these things are happening, especially in the last 10 months after this incumbent government has come, you see there has been rise. 2.5 years ago, there was nothing this sort. So I don't want to blame the government per se, but let me tell you again that this is a deliberate design which is happening in various parts of Maharashtra, whether it was Aurangzeb, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, whether it was Ahmednagar, whether it's Kolhapur now or some parts has happened. So I don't, I see a definite beginning to this kind of a pattern which is repeating again and again.
But Maheshji, we just spoke to Mr. Kirit Sumaya of the BJP, and he's coming out to question the MVA leaders, in particular Sharad Pawar's party, which you also come from, asking that why is the opposition not openly condemning, especially when it comes to glorification of Aurangzeb? Why call it a non-issue?
We are not calling it a non-issue. I am saying it's a deliberate pattern which is repeating again and again itself over the past few months in various districts of Maharashtra. Kolhapur has been a traditionally very peaceful district in the state of Maharashtra, and hence this kind of a pattern appearing in the western Maharashtra state, in the western Maharashtra district.
So you're calling it a conspiracy?
I definitely smell a rat in this. Why this is happening again and again? Maharashtra has been a very tolerant, peaceful, and people of various faiths have cohabited very peacefully in the state of Maharashtra. This is not the pattern. Definitely not in Kolhapur, not in any other district in Maharashtra. So why the government is not taking concrete efforts? I mean, they should have gathered intelligence if such things would happen. Why they were keeping quiet and waiting for some incident to happen? They should have taken preventive things in their hands.
All right. Maheshji, thank you very much for your point of view. So we're trying to get reactions as much as possible from even the ruling BJP and Shiv Sena as far as Shinde Sarkar is also concerned, and also from the MVA party leaders as well, because of that drama that is now unfolding in Maharashtra's Kolhapur, that the fire has now spread from Ahmednagar now to Kolhapur, where violent protests that can be seen. Of course, it is not very clear if anybody reportedly is also injured. I believe, Maheshji, the SP... All right, we're just trying to get connected with the police as well to get us a first-hand information on what has been going on in Kolhapur as well. You know, when it comes to any preventive actions or measures, had that been taken by the police there, sensing the ground situation already? Shivani, if you can give us that update.
Well, as of now, also the huge, cops have been deployed at the spot where the ruckus was taking place earlier to investigate as to what is exactly happening or what has happened. And also a team of police is there where the protests were also taking place to control the situation.
Shivani, just stay on with us. Arvind Sawantji is with us right now. Arvindji, what do you make of the situation, the lathi charge taking place in Kolhapur, sir?
I think somebody desires to have riots in the state. See, when during the regime of Honorable Uddhavji Thackeray, not a single incident took place. How is it so that every day some of the other people, who is behind this, who is encouraging these ideas? How come suddenly some people at Ahmednagar conducts a rally with the photograph of Aurangzeb? It's rather shocking and surprising. There is no issue, no discussion, no substantive differences. How come they do it? Who is conspiring? It's a serious issue.
So who do you believe is behind this? I mean, even taking out the procession of Aurangzeb, his posters also being flaunted.
Hide their failure.
Who do you believe, sir, is behind this, sir?
They are the people. Because Nashik, how come a small issue? Who is that young lad? Is he a saint? How can he make such statements? Nobody stops him. It is not one way. Try to understand. Action and reaction is equal and opposite. Newton's law. So somebody is acting first. Think of people of the Godi media on social media. Just think, literate people are spreading news of ancient news, you can say. I will use the word ancient historical information and want to create hatred between the two communities. I strongly deplore this, and I demand that the government of Maharashtra should take initiative immediately. It's a really a serious plot on them that they are not able to control law and order in Maharashtra.
Right. Arvindji, we also had a word with the BJP leaders. Kirit Somaiya was also speaking to us a short while back, and he's now been raising questions as the opposition, and including when it comes to Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena, saying that why are they not openly coming out to condemn this situation? Why call it a non-issue?
Calculatively doing all these things. I ask you one question. Why it did not happen in the past regime when Uddhavji Thackeray was the Chief Minister of Maharashtra? How is it happening? Who is instigating it? You join double engine. So double engine has got all provisions with them, all facilities are there, all the institutes are there to follow you, our slaveries are there with you. Ask your slaves to act on this.
All right.
Why don't you fight?
All right. Arvindji, thank you very much for your point of view as well. So we've got a NCP reaction. We've also got as far as the Uddhav Thackeray faction as well, because they have both been talking about a conspiracy angle that they suspect is behind as far as the violent situation that seems to be unfolding there in Kolhapur. But let's talk about the Sarkar, what they have to say. Let's break that story. The reaction that is also now been coming from the Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis. And he has been giving out a strong message that's saying that we will not spare those who praise Aurangzeb, and the police is taking appropriate action. And however, it also becomes a collective responsibility, Shivani, as Devendra Fadnavis has been giving out a message that people should also maintain peace and ensure there is no untoward incidents that happen anywhere. Shivani.
Amol ji, जरा WhatsApp देखिए ना.
Shivani, are you connected with us? If you can hear me, if you can respond on the latest statement that has now come from the from the Deputy CM of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis. Time and again, he had previously also spoken on this incident, saying that appropriate action would be taken against those who actually have that intention of spreading unrest in the state of Maharashtra. We have to head into a short break right now. We'll be back with those pictures that are now coming in from Kolhapur.